remote and distributed teams, different time zones, messages are in back and forth. All of this could be solved with asynchronous IO messages. In this video, I will show you 20 use cases for asynchronous IO messages. They will empower your team, yourself personally, independently of your role, as well as help you build culture and collaboration across time zones and continents. Stay tuned.
Okay, the first way is to do code reviews. So, look, we have basically thousands of pull requests only in this one repo, and we use heavily Loom for different demos. So we made a pull request template which includes a video demo, for example here, which helps us before looking even in the code to see if the feature implements what needs to be done. For example, a few people review it, provide comments, ask for additional Loom videos. So it's pretty common that after some time we ask to have more videos. So it helps a lot with speeding up code reviews and makes them more efficient and effective. The second way we use is for feedback requests. For example, you want to ask for feedback of your colleagues, customer in this case. We have a support request where we ask for feedback from customer. So overall it helps a lot to make feedback asynchronous and easier to do. Another cool way to use asynchronous messages is, especially when you work with remote colleagues or people in different time zones, you can ask not urgent questions which require more context. For example, here we have a colleague who works from Canada and I live in Europe, so we often exchange messages like here he shared a demo of a feature. Later on, for example, he asked another question, give me feedback. So it's very helpful to use asynchronous messages to provide more context for your questions as well as simplify work in a synchronous and remote environment. Another amazing way to use Loom or synchronous videos is to handle support. So here, for example, we have a support request and we basically provide a recommendation to use Loom to record the screen to share the problem. So it kind of will help us in a sense to understand the issue. Here, for example, I record the video message and reply for a person who asked us for any problem. Another idea, people ask a question, or someone from our team shows them in a Loom message how to do something. So it's very quick personal reply with shared context. So it helps a lot. People save time as well as provide stellar support, especially if it's timely. Another way to use Loom is for daily updates. For example, here Michael writes an update that he made some changes. He shows a call request as well as he shows a demo. We often use Loom when you basically cannot write your stand-up message and there is something important. You will record a Loom message and put it in general so people know where you are and someone needs help. Yet another amazing way to use asynchronous videos to record weekly, like kind of catch-up meetings where we, for example, share progress over the week. Here an example where Palumi recorded a weekly message of a few people, combined them together and received feedback straight away. So it was asynchronous. For example, I could not attend that weekly and I could later review it in recording, which saved me a lot of time, gave me context as well as helped me to provide good feedback for my team. Another amazing way to use Loom is for synchronous presentation. When there is something new happened, you want to share, but you actually may not seek feedback straight away. You provide information, you give monthly update. For example, in this case, a video I recorded a few months ago where I showed our monthly progress as a team and the company. I shared with the team. Many people watched and reacted in emotion. So it's pretty cool to be able to do it whenever I want, so people can view whenever they have time. Another interesting way to use asynchronous videos is for recruiting. So we use it in two cases. First way, when we want to ask a person for the input during recruiting. For example, someone applied for a position and we want to ask them a few questions. So we often ask these questions using Loom, plus we expect a reply in video message as well. So it helps us understand people's English communication skill, who they are, if they're willing to record the message. Many people don't record it, but it's fine because for day-to-day stuff in our team, you should be willing to record messages without much pushing. Another way we use in recruiting, it's when we provide feedback. For example, we had a stellar candidate, but for some reason we won't be moving forward. So we do make an extra effort and record a video message where we say thank you for the offer, as well as provide light feedback. So it helps a lot to keep our brand as well as help people. The next one is external communication. For example, we use build applications for Microsoft, Atlassian, and other platforms, and often they ask us for a demo. Here, for example, in the mail with Microsoft Teams submission team, we had an issue some time ago, and as a demo, for example, I recorded them a video message and shared sometimes, like basically a couple of years ago. So amazing stuff that it again provides people with context. It shows them how it needs to be done. For example, as well, today we are going through some new version submission, and we use Loom to share the demo of what changed, what's new. We do it with Microsoft and Atlassian as well. Probably one of the best ways to use Loom is to get bug reports, external or internal. For example, here, an issue reported by our QA engineer, Maria. She described in Jira issue, showed what is the issue, but as well as like record a few Loom messages, which basically helped us understand what is the issue in more details and so on. So asynchronous videos for bug reports are especially important because you probably will be fixing them later, and videos provide much more context. So another amazing way to use video recording is during onboarding process of new people who join your team. For example, we do have onboarding checklist where people actually go over some things which helps them, but many of the documents which are linked, they provide additional context with Loom videos. For example, if you need to update Microsoft Teams avatar, we share a Loom video with you how you do it quickly, and so on. So there are tons of ways to help people on board with Looming. For example, another way we use, as you see, like in our retrospectives, many people want to continue us using Looms for different things. So it helps a lot, save us time as well as be more efficient and effective across the continents. Another excellent way to use asynchronous videos for offboarding. So when someone leaves, you can ask them to record basically information they know and pass to other team members who will be working on the same stuff in the future. As well as, for example, for compliance, we use Vanta, which helps us to be SOC 2 compliant. But one of the things we want to ensure that people actually record, for example, that they deleted the source code as well as cleared the bin. So it helps us to have evidence of things happening for compliance and security purposes. One of the best ways to use Loom is for user research. For example, you want to test a new feature, new idea, you want to have some feedback, ask a few questions. For example, here in the support request, we have tried to send a demo of a feature which will be coming. Wait a second. Yes, here you go. So basically, some time ago, we made a video where we ask a new experience. We built one of our applications and we ask for feedback, which helps a lot. Again, make user research or do user research with people who are already your customers. Another amazing way to use Loom is for video editing. So after I finish recording this video, I will make a short Loom to our video editor to help him understand how to edit videos the best. So it helps again save time, could be done asynchronous, so it's communication with other team members for specific tasks and purposes where the context and screen are very important. Design feedback is of tremendous importance, so it can save you tons of time if you provide feedback upfront. So for example, our designer, he posts in the product channel. I ask for feedback. For example, here a few requests, he asks, okay, here's the design, give me feedback. Another one, please review it and link to Figma design. So it kind of helps you to understand design better. In video, he explains what has been changed, how it works, how it interacts. So it gives you more context. Of course, then you can go to a Loom video, to a Figma file and provide comments there. But it's much easier when you have a context before. So meeting summaries is another cool way to use asynchronous messages. For example, you attended some call with a customer or something where other people did not participate. So you can record a short meeting summary and share experience or a few minutes from that meeting for yourself in the future as well as for other team members. So meeting summary are big time saver with asynchronous messages. Video manuals and another way to use asynchronous messages. It helps people, your customers or potential customers, understand how product works. For example, in our case, we have a portfolio of products. On our help center, you can visit and find a Loom video which explains you how to set up, configure things, what are the options, it explains parameters and so on. It helps a lot to people to onboard and activate. Maybe it's a bit more specific, but Heme streams also interesting use of asynchronous messages where you can record and share with your friends and colleagues some excellent moments or some fun moments. I've seen my kids record Minecraft and other games to share with their friends in Microsoft Teams afterwards. And one of the last usages of asynchronous videos are daily messages and to build culture. So it helps, for example, share funny moments, share interesting updates. So they don't have to be about the work, but they help to stay connected with team members from other time zones, other offices and locations. So it helps a lot to share funny moments as well as group team together. As you see, I recorded more than 800 video messages, so I use Loom extensively and it helps a lot to save me time and do tons of stuff. So if you have any questions how to use Loom, how to use it with Microsoft Atlassian products, feel free to reach out, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for future updates on team productivity. Thank you.